Hey there, welcome back to Best Practices and Tips for using GoSadi. Today I'm going to show you about focal point, which is an incredibly important feature that we have on GoSadi, and I'm going to use the Townsville top to show it to you. So the first thing that I want to do is show you this top on GoSadi. So you can see there it is. We've got some photos and that's the pattern listing. So let's go ahead and into the pattern management. And the first thing we're going to do is look at the photo gallery. And you'll see that there is a photo. This photo is only on Ravelry. I just added it for this demo. So you're going to want to go into your selling channels and we're going to add that photo to the GoSadi DLP. There's the photo. I'm going to select it and add it. Now if I open it, you'll see there's that purple dot. That's focal point. And that means that's the focus on the photo. Everything on GoSadi is dropped into a square, and so we want to let you choose what's the focal point. So for the purposes of this demo, let us suppose that the sweater was up here at the top, and I made those sunglasses the focal point. So now I've picked it, and I've closed it. I'm going to sync this to the DLP. There it is, the change is saved. I'm going to go back here and refresh. You'll see that photo was just added, and if I open it, you'll see it's got a high focus, as high as possible because I picked her sunglasses. So now let's go back here to the photo and change that focal point and go to the lowest possible mark. Let's say that this was a pair of socks and I wanted you to see her feet. So that would be the focal point of the photo. So I've picked it. I'm going to go down here and sync that to the DLP. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to refresh. And you'll see that when I get to this photo, whoops, there it is. It went down as far as possible to still stay within the square. It didn't zoom in. It just changed what's in focus so I wouldn't miss the feet. So if you have a photo with multiple ratios and you're showing it on GoSadi, you want to open it and pick the focal point. You also want to do this on Ravelry focal point. So now let's look at that photo on Rav. Here it is on Ravelry, and if you scroll down to Ravelry also puts it in a square, you can see that's the square. I've put the sweater, the top, the T as a focal point. So now I'm going to go back to GoSadi, and I'm going to open this in the Ravelry tab this time. I'm managing this in my selling channels, Ravelry. And I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to move that focal point to her feet. Let's pretend these are socks. It's not a T. So I've moved it down there. And now I'm going to go here and I'm going to sync it to Ravelry. Give it a second on the back end to get that information to Rav. You could see pattern synced successfully. I'm going to go here back to Ravelry and refresh this page. And look, it just dropped the focus point down. Same like GoSadi works. It's still a square, but it's making sure what I want you to see is now in view. So you want to manage your focal point anytime you have a photo that's not a square, or even if it is, you still want to make sure that you're showing people what is the main focus of this image. So I'm going to go back down here, sync it back to Ravelry, and then I'll go into Ravelry and I'll hit refresh, and there it is. And just like Rav, you can open it and you'll see that's the full image, but this is controlling what is in that square by using focal point. Hope you find that helpful in showing off all of your creations using GoSadi to manage how you present your focal point.